Check this guy out, Fort Myers Pier. He went over and around that gate and went way out there on the pier where he's not supposed to be. Now he's going to climb back over it. Oh yeah, looks like he's got his phone out, taping everything. Yeah, he went way out there. Was out there for like 5 minutes. About 10 a.m. Wednesday. Yeah, he's gonna climb back over. Only in Florida.
Man, all it takes is one slip.
Yeah. Oh, they're out in the water. Look at these guys. Getting hammered by waves. Knocked them right down. Whoa. Yeah, it is getting rougher. Check this out, you guys. This is insane. We're right there where it says the villages. We're gonna see maybe 13 inches, maybe 17. Claremont, we've been through there, 2 feet of rain. DeLand, we rode through there on motorcycles going to Daytona. 27. This is crazy. Oh, here it is, Wednesday. Just about midnight, and the rain has not let up. I don't know if you can make out the lake across the street, but it is really filling up. And the eye should be crossing over us about 3 a.m. Might see some 75-mile-an-hour winds. It is right over the top of us right now. Alright guys, 4 a.m. I don't know if you can see the color of that sky. There's a wild looking sky. Here's a little bit of the footage. I mean, this is just some of the devastation in Fort Myers and Sarasota. There you can see a roof floating by as this person's filming out the window. There's fragments, I mean, rooftops, carports, garages, screen rooms, everything you can think of out there in that water, including wildlife. It's just devastating. Some of these houses are being ripped to shreds. Many of them are taking on water like this one. I couldn't imagine. I've had to deal with a flood before in the Midwest. Here we've got a gator, about a 10 or 12 foot gator in a local lake just north of us. This weather really stirs up the wildlife. I seen footage where Tampa Bay completely emptied before this storm came in. It's just crazy what the weather can do. Look at this fire department in Fort Myers. Looks like about 4 or 5 feet in that area. Here's some jet skis going in to rescue a few people in Sarasota, I believe. We've also got some footage of airboats out picking people up. There's been nursing homes that they've had to go in and rescue people because of water coming into them. It's just amazing the power of Mother Nature. Look at the size of that tree that got knocked down. We've got one in our backyard. I've been worried about it. Every time we have a storm or hurricane, I worry about that tree. These water oaks, they get really heavy and come down. The wind just blows them down. This gal here is their mother. She's pointing at her house over there. It looks like a pile of toothpicks. This here is in Fort Myers. Look at the water. I couldn't imagine. There's boats that have just been thrown everywhere along the west coast. And now the center of the state is taking on so much water. All the lakes and the rivers are overflowing. A lot of these low-lying towns are flooding, even in central Florida. We're very, very fortunate that it didn't happen here. The hurricane was headed directly for us. The eye did go over us, but it was like the north side of the eye. Here we've got a stalled ambulance, Seminole County. Got search and rescue out in an airboat. It's just amazing the people that have come south to help Florida out. The utility companies, the linemen, and all the search and rescue. Just amazing. Look at this road. It's like somebody just picked up that blacktop and crumpled it like it was a cracker. It's going to take some time to replace that road, that's for sure. I've seen where some crews are already out working on some of those major highways. Look at that. Just washed it all out, broke it all up. Just amazing, the power. Look at this reporter sitting on a chunk of blacktop. I can only imagine what's going through her mind. Here we are Thursday, about 10:30 a.m. We got lucky, especially compared to those in the southwest. There goes somebody's screened-in porch flying away. Look at this. I believe this is Kissimmee. Oh, it's terrible. I mean, that's 4 or 5 feet of water. Oh, it's just parts of Florida just turned into the ocean. It's terrible. I just could not imagine. I had 1.5 foot of water roll across my property when I lived in the Midwest. Flooded all my storage units. Had water going in the basement. But it's nothing compared to what these poor people are dealing with. I just couldn't imagine. So beautiful along the coast, but boy, not during hurricane season. I believe this here is Apopka or Orlando, where a street washed out. Just terrible. I mean, from Orlando, as I believe we're seeing here.
It just covers the entire roadway here. The mailbox is sticking up out of the water there, off in the distance, and you can see it appears to be getting closer to encroaching on some of the homes. We haven't seen water going
This is Astor in Lake County
at this point, but again, the water just keeps rising. And to give you a perspective, we are along State Road 40, right near the St. Johns River.
Fort Myers, Daytona Beach Shores. Look at this roof. Daytona's been getting water since this thing started, and they're clear on the other side of the state, and right now they are really getting hammered. Daytona Beach Shores is pretty much completely underwater. I can't imagine. Look at this intersection here. This guy's in this van. He's been stalled in that van for over an hour, and he's waiting for a tow truck. I think he needs to get out and walk out of it and just forget about the van for a day or two. I couldn't imagine. Alright, everybody. Stay safe out there.